the papers are absolutely full of Prince Harry and turning 40 and his regret and all of this.
What's he regretting?
Well,
sort of drinking at 20.
I'm not sure that's the bit he regrets, actually. I think it's the more recent stuff.
Right.
I don't know, it's a bit boring, isn't it? I'd hoped that when they decided to pack up and leave, vacate Frogmore Cottage, we could have a break, you know, and then there was the Worldwide Privacy Tour, and they just haven't stopped. It's actually got worse. If he'd hoped for a bit of respite from all the media attention, he certainly hasn't had it, but I don't think he ever really did. I think that was... or I don't think she ever did. I think that was the plan, was that all of this was only meant to get them more attention. But now, as you say, this statement where he doesn't mention her, and there's this idea that he's excited about turning 40, but then all the reports going with it about how he regrets what's happened and with the family, and perhaps 40 is that turning point. Many people reach 40 and take stock, let's say halfway, and think, you know, what could I do differently? What did I get wrong? What can I improve on? I think with him, there is a lot of room for improvement, as in many people's lives. And I don't want to be horrible. I don't know Prince Harry personally, but as with everyone, I've watched him grow up more or less in tandem with myself. We're not that far apart in age. I do think there's a point at which, in adulthood, especially in middle age, you reach a stage where you've got to stop blaming other people. And I think that the last few years of Prince Harry's life has been focused very much on blaming other people.
Starmer beware.
Well, I'm not sure how much you can blame Keir Starmer. You mean Keir Starmer blaming the Tories?
The last Tory government. And he'll be saying that in 4 years' time. The last Tory government, I mean, we've got a 4-year track record now of
well, it sounds like his black hole. Prince Harry could fill some of that, if you ask me, with some of his inheritance. I can't see it happening. I mean, can you? The nation would barely welcome him, but to bring his wife and kids and everyone home after all of that drama and the expense, I don't think it's been cheap, this separation. Divorces are expensive at the best of times, but when you're sort of divorcing the royal family as a seventh or whatever he was in line to the throne, I think there's been a lot of musical houses in the royal family since he left. There's been all the controversy about security, about legal cases. I think we've had enough. I do.
So Harry may
But happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Let's leave it on that happy note. I wish him well. You know, I hope he can sort himself out. And he was a very popular member of the royal family.
He's still got the Invictus Games, which was a fantastic coup.
We'll always have the Invictus Games.
But I mean, it's seriously, it's a very, very good.
It's a positive thing.
But
again, there was a lot of criticism about the last Invictus Games and Meghan's kind of muscling in and all of that. And I think that I think the danger is, when you're a royal, if you do something like promote the cause of veterans with disabilities or who've been affected by their service, and then help them to reach levels of excellence as they have in the Invictus Games, I think it's great. But when you treat it the other way around, which is you use the heroism of veterans who've had injuries in order to burnish your own ailing career as a celebrity or royal, then you've got things the wrong way around. And that's always been Meghan and Harry's problem, in my opinion, is the royal family is a really weird beast. It's this historic, anachronistic thing we have in this country, and yet many people love it. And so the royals have to strike this fine balance where they use their position of immense privilege and power and wealth in order to promote causes that are important beyond themselves. And of course, it's a two-way street. By using those worthy causes, they kind of promote themselves as well. I think Meghan and Harry have got that balance all wrong since they've been together, and they seem to hijack good causes in order to make themselves look good, rather than adopt good causes in order to attract our attention to people who are needier than they are, which is just about everyone.